Hi, this is a short tutorial on using Google Drive to transfer large files. So here's my ordinary desktop, and I am going to open a Google window. And I've got a couple of Google accounts open here. All right, so I am logged into Google. If I hover on the dot over here, you can see Google account to me with an email address. That's a Gmail address that I use for some business. And these choices right here give me all of the Google tools available to me in this account. This is a free account that I signed up for, and one of the things we might want to use is Google Drive. Okay, so here are several items that have been shared or added to this drive, just separate files. We might want to, for example, add a folder. So let me just click on New Folder, Decoration Day. Okay, and if I double click on that, here's a folder with no items. This would be the Decoration Day folder. To upload a file in Google Drive, I just need to click and drop on that. So for example, here's a first draft of this video. I drag it over here. There we go. I've uploaded this. And you'll notice it says I've used 31 megabytes of 15 total gigabytes. This file is 31 megabytes. So 15 gigabytes is enough for lots of video. I'm going to delete this because we don't want that in here, and show you instead how you would access Google Drive if you have a Google account. You're signed into a Google account and you have the link from the email that I sent you. So I have copied that link from the email, and I do Control V up here to paste it, and you'll notice this is okay. So it's a Drive folder called Decoration Day. You'll notice that the owner of the folder is me, and this is the email address that I emailed you with. So we can put any file that we want in here. You'll notice that I still only have 15 total gigabytes of storage available, but 15 gigabytes is plenty for a YouTube quality file. In fact, 1040p is going to run like 50 megabytes per minute, something like that. So that means you could have 20 minutes before you had to worry about 1 gigabyte of data at that resolution, and that's a common camera resolution. Now, if I upload a file to this, so let me upload that same file that I uploaded before. It's uploading. This takes less than a minute. Here, this is a 16 megabyte file. I think I said 30 megabyte before, but it's 16 megabytes. And I can download that file to my computer. So I have right-clicked on it. I pick Download. It scans for viruses, and it goes to the default download folder, which if I go to my File Explorer, oops, let's get that on the screen. It was on the other screen. I go to File Explorer and Downloads, and there we go. And yeah, so that's all we have That's all it takes to upload and download files from Google Drive. Signing up for a Google account is super easy. Google will walk you through that. If you're interested and have a question about that, I could probably start that right now. Sign up for Google account would be all you'd type. Create Google account, click on it. Yeah, create Google account, and you fill in the information, password. Google often likes a cell phone number or a second email so that you can recover your password if for some reason you don't use it, you lose it. But it's easy, it's free. There may be Big Brother privacy concerns in the grand scheme of things, but that's about the only downside. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is that for secure files, you probably want a more secure way of storing them than Google Drive. So I wouldn't put personal information or financial information into these drives. If it's public or semi-public information, you're working on a document for an organization, a document you might transmit to a government agency, for example, and there's no personal or private or confidential information, then yeah, this is super easy. One last thing I would like to show you about Google Drive, and to do that, I'm going to click on Share for this file. It turns out that you can make a copy or download a file if you have access to it, but you can also create documents that anyone can edit rather. And to do that, you have to turn on sharing. And there are basically two ways to do that. One is to put a list of people or groups, if you have a Google group that's been named, up here, and all of those people can access the file, and then you designate what permissions they have. Down here, for example, anyone with the link can view the file. I can allow them to comment on it but not change it, or if I pick editor, anyone with the link could edit that file. That would be more if you had a document or a spreadsheet uploaded than a video file, but generally if you want to share things like this, turn that on, and then people can do what they need to do. There are lots of other interesting details about that, but that's the basics for opening Google Drive, uploading and downloading files. Hey, talk to you later.